I'm always curious about the unknown. I always carry with me the willingness to look for the new. My best travel story began when I decided to travel to somewhere that I've never thought before. I decided to go to the land of ice and fire, Iceland. An article written on the website The Travel Channel says that the name itself conjures up an image of a land of imposing ice formations, and while that isn't too far off, Iceland is more than just Arctic temps and shining glaciers. Don't let the cold deter you. In August 2018, I left New York in a 5-hour plane ride to Reykjavik, the capital of Iceland. I traveled to a country where the population of trolls and fairies is supposed to be bigger than humans. I traveled to a place where I could see the midnight sun because of its position on the globe. During the summer, the Icelanders don't have the darkness during the night. I traveled to a place with glaciers and the most beautiful mountains that I ever seen. The land of the Blue Lagoon, the land of volcanoes, the dark sand beach, and thousands of waterfalls. The place itself was magic, and I knew how privileged I was to be there. I drove thousands of miles around the country, and each time that I took the wrong turn and got lost, I found myself admiring the most beautiful nature creation. And besides the beauty of the country, it was extremely safe and the people extremely kind, as the website Arctic Adventure says. As Iceland was ranked 4th in 2019 Index of Economical Freedom, with high rankings for labor freedom and government integrity. And Iceland is number 1 when it comes to the Global Peace Index and takes the top spot in the World Economic Forum's Global Gender Gap Report. Facts that make Iceland even more wonderful. My trip to Iceland changed my perspective of the world and culture in so many ways. There was a plane that fell in the middle of nowhere, and the only way to get to the plane was walking a lot of miles. You have to make the effort to get the prize. The beauty of Iceland is that man barely touches land. It's a magical country that makes you wonder your existence and life goals. Am I just a small piece of this puzzle called the universe, or am I here with a purpose? Can I make this wonderful world a better place? By the end, we are all curious since the beginning, and some of us are so curious and passionate about the unknown and traveling around that can be called wanderlust, which explains a lot, as J.R. Thorpe says in an article written to Buzz website. Wanderlust is strongly embedded in human evolutionary story. Modern humans, it's estimated, lived in nomadic communities for much as 99% of our history, following diseases, hunting, opportunities, and ritual patterns, as we're still doing right now. We are all wanderlusts, curious about the unknown.